Mathematicians, I am so excited to have you back here with me today for Math with Miss Phillips. I have a really exciting Mathematicians Minute planned for you all today, and we're going to be learning some awesome stuff about money. But this is going to be tough, so we need to get nice and warmed up. First, let's go ahead and put on our thinking caps. Are you ready? Awesome, guys. Oh my word, I have so many smart friends in my class today. This is so exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. Today, boys and girls, we are going to play one of my favorite games, and it is called Math Simon Says. Put your hands on your head if you've ever played Simon Says before. A bunch of you have played before. So the way that Simon Says works is that a person who is it is going to tell you to do some silly things, and you have to do them, but only if the person says Simon Says before telling you what to do. So today we are going to play Math Simon Says, and Miss Phillips is going to be it. I'm going to say something like, Simon says do 2 + 2 head taps. And if I said that, what do you think you guys would do? That's exactly right. You would do 4 head taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. But only if I said Simon Says first. Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Ready? Simon says do 5 + 5 jumping jacks. Ready? Go. Alrighty, guys, did you do 10 jumping jacks? Oh my goodness, you are such awesome mathematicians. Okay, I have another one for you. Ready? Simon says do 5 + 6 spins. Oh my goodness, 11 spins. Raise your hand if you're a little bit dizzy. Miss Phillips is so dizzy after that. Okay, let's do another one. Do 6 + 6 toe touches. Oh my word, who did I trick? I didn't say Simon Says. How many toe touches would you have done if Miss Phillips had said Simon Says first? That's exactly right. You would have done 12 toe touches. Amazing job. All right, let's do one last Simon Says. Ready? Simon says, hop on one foot 6 + 7 times. Ready? Go. Amazing job, guys. Hopefully you did 13 hops on one foot. That's a lot of hops. You need a good balance for that. Alrighty, guys, our brains and our bodies are getting a whole lot warmer. But remember, as mathematicians, we always want to look for patterns and make connections with what we're doing. So I've got a question for you before we start talking about money. And that is, do you guys notice a pattern in the addition sentences that we just worked through? Anybody notice a pattern? That's exactly right. You might see on my screen that I turned our answers purple just now, and you might notice that every time we gave an answer, it increased by 1. Now, why might that have been our pattern? Very good job, boys and girls. That's exactly right. It's because each of our add-ins, or the numbers we were adding together, increased by 1 each time. Sometimes noticing things like this can help us come up with answers more quickly because as first graders, we know certain math facts like 5 + 5 = 10 pretty well. So then if we see a number sentence like 5 + 6, we can say, hey, that's just 1 more than 5 + 5. It must be, that's exactly right, 11. Amazing job, boys and girls. Alrighty, it is time for our lesson. Today we are going to learn about one of Miss Phillips' all-time favorite topics, and that topic is money. This is actually what Miss Phillips studied in college, so I get really excited when I get to talk about it. Let's get to our learning target. Are you ready? Awesome. Okay, our learning target today, boys and girls, is I can identify and count pennies and nickels. Ready? My turn. I can identify and count pennies and nickels. Your turn. Awesome, boys and girls. So many of you said it. That is so exciting. Alrighty, before we can identify and count pennies and nickels, I want to talk to y'all just a little bit about money. Money is a super important topic because whether we're thinking about it or not, it affects our lives every single day. Now, there are 3 major things that we can do with money. Put up 3 fingers for me. Amazing. Alrighty, guys, the first thing that we can do with money is spend it. We can spend our money on all kinds of wants and needs. Needs are things like food, clothes, somewhere to live, transportation. We can also spend our money on wants, like sports or watching movies. So there are all kinds of things that we can spend our money on. That's the first thing we can do with money. The second thing that we can do with our money is we can save it or even invest it so that we can grow it over time and buy something bigger later. If you saved $100, what do you think you would spend it on? Any ideas? Oh my goodness, those were some really exciting ideas. I think Miss Phillips might buy a flight to California if I could afford it for $100. That might be a pretty cheap flight though. All right, and the last thing that we can do with money is we can give it. We can give money to friends or companies or people who are in need. So the 3 things we can do with money are what, boys and girls? That's exactly right. We can spend it, we can save it, or we can give it away. Very good job. All right, let's keep on talking about money. So boys and girls, in the United States, we have 4 kinds of coins. Any ideas about what those 4 kinds of coins are? Very good, guys. We've got pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. But today we're just going to be talking, about our first 2, which are pennies and nickels. So let's go ahead and get started on our discussion on pennies. I'm going to put 2 pennies on my board, a front and a back, and I just want you to take a few moments to notice what they look like. I want you to think about some observations, things that you notice about my 2, pennies. I'll hold this one up for y'all. What do you notice about these 2 pennies? Amazing job, boys and girls. I heard a lot of wonderful observations. So now I think you can probably help Miss Phillips fill out my penny chart. Let's talk about pennies. Alrighty, you saw a front and a back of a penny. What color did you notice the penny was? What color is a penny, boys and girls? That's exactly right. It's kind of a brownish orange. We call that color copper. Ready? My turn. Copper. Your turn. Beautiful. I'm going to write the word copper next to the color on my chart. Copper is spelled with a C, A, O, P, R. Copper. A penny is copper. All right, now we call the front of a coin the head because there's a face on it. Anybody have an idea who is on the head of our penny? That's exactly right. We have Abraham Lincoln on the front of a penny. Abraham Lincoln was our 16th president of the United States. I'm going to just write his last name here to be quick, but his name is Abraham Lincoln. All right, boys and girls. So Abraham Lincoln is on the front of our penny. On the back of our penny, mine doesn't really want to stick, but we have the Lincoln Memorial. This is a memorial in Washington, D.C., dedicated to Abraham Lincoln. So the tail of our penny, or the back, is the Lincoln Memorial. So these are two clues that you can look for if you're looking at coins to figure out, I'm looking at a penny. I see Abraham Lincoln and the Lincoln Memorial. That must be a penny. Now, let's talk about the value of a penny. Does anybody remember from kindergarten how much a penny is worth? Oh my goodness, I have so many smart cookies in this class. That's exactly right. A penny, boys and girls, is worth 1 cent. 1 cent. Anybody know how to write the cent symbol? Very good job, boys and girls. That's right. We write a C with a line through it. This is what we call the cent symbol. A penny is worth 1 cent. Now, question for you, boys and girls. Does anybody have any idea how many pennies are in $1? Oh my word, what amazing counters. That's exactly right. There are 100 pennies in a dollar. That is a lot. There are 100 cents in a dollar, so that means there are 100 pennies in a dollar. Amazing thinking, boys and girls. Alrighty, now that we've talked about pennies and we've filled out our chart, 100 pennies are in a dollar, we are ready to do some practice counting pennies. Y'all think we can do that? All right, let's go ahead and practice. I'm gonna take my chart down. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep it up so that you guys can look at it as we go. And I'm gonna put some pennies on my board, if they'll stick for me. And I want you to see if you can figure out how many cents are on my board. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Awesome, guys. Okay, ready? How many cents do I have here? All right, boys and girls, look at my board, remembering that each penny is 1 cent. How many cents do I have here? I'd like you to skywrite your answer for me. Awesome job, boys and girls. That's exactly right. We have 6 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The amazing thing about pennies that makes them so much fun is that they're each only worth 1 cent, so we can count them just like any other object. We get to count them by ones. Beautiful job, boys and girls. All right, let's move on to the next coin that we're talking about today. Remember, our learning target is I can identify and count pennies and nickels. We just practiced with pennies. Now it's time to get started on nickels. Nickels, boys and girls, are worth 5 cents. So as Miss Phillips is cleaning my board, I want to challenge you to count by 5s and see how high you can get. I'll count with you. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh my word, we just counted all the way to 40 by 5s. That was awesome. All right, boys and girls, I want you to take a few moments right now to take a look at my nickels and see what you notice about them. Take a few moments to see what you notice about nickels. Look at the color, look at who's on it, and then we're going to talk about it. Awesome observations, boys and girls. All right, I'm going to put my poster up and we're going to fill it out together. All right, boys and girls, so our first question, just like last time, is what color is a nickel? That's exactly right. Just like quarters and dimes, a nickel is silver. Silver. Amazing. All right, now let's look at the head or front of our nickel. Does anybody know who's on the front of a nickel? I heard some really good guesses. So the person on the head or face of our nickel is Thomas Jefferson. And Thomas Jefferson was the 3rd president of the United States. He was president a long, long, long time ago. I'm going to go ahead and write his name on head. Alrighty, now what about the back of a nickel? What do you notice on the back of our nickel, boys and girls? Yeah, it's a building. Guys, believe it or not, this giant building was Thomas Jefferson's house, and it's still around today in Virginia, and it is called Monticello. Ready, my turn. Monticello, your turn. Amazing, boys and girls. I'm going to write Monticello on the tail side of our chart. Monticello. Awesome. Okay, let's keep moving. Now, what about the value of a nickel, boys and girls? Does anybody remember from kindergarten how much a nickel is worth? That's exactly right. A nickel is worth 5 cents. Go ahead and skywrite that for me using your cent symbol. Beautiful job, boys and girls. A nickel is worth 5 cents. That means if we're counting a group of nickels, what would we count by? That's exactly right. Great thinking, boys and girls. We would count by 5s. Alrighty, and now how many nickels are in a dollar? How many nickels are in a dollar? Let's think about it. We would need to count by 5s all the way to what number to figure out how many nickels are in a dollar? That's right, all the way to 100 because a dollar is 100 cents and there are 5 cents in each nickel. Let's look at my chart and see how many nickels are in $1. That's right, there are 20 nickels in $1. Let's count the nickels by ones first and make sure that I counted them correctly. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good, boys and girls. There are 20 nickels in a dollar. But I want to double check that I made this chart correctly now. Let's count by 5s and make sure that if we count these nickels by 5s, we get to 100 cents. Spin around 3 times if you think we're going to get to 100 cents. Awesome. I bet we are. Let's see. Ready? Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and a little louder. Awesome, guys, 100 cents. There are 20 nickels in $1. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my chart. 20 nickels in $1. Awesome. Okay, let's practice counting nickels now. I'm going to go ahead and move my chart. And I want to see if I can get your help counting a few nickels. All right, boys and girls, this is gonna be tricky, but not too tricky for us. Let's see if we can do it. Ready? Oh my goodness, that is so many nickels. Let's think about how we're gonna approach this problem. How do you count a nickel, boys and girls? That's exactly right. It's worth 5 cents. So we're gonna count by fives. I wanna challenge you to go ahead and see if you can count these nickels by fives by yourself, and then I'll do it with you in just a moment. Ready? Go. Amazing, boys and girls. I heard so many awesome counters. Let's see if we can count it together now and see if we got the same answer. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 cents. I counted 55 cents. How do I write the number 55, boys and girls? Can you skywrite it so I can see you? I'm having a little trouble hearing you. Beautiful. 55 cents. Am I done? No, what do you mean? What am I missing? That's exactly right, guys. I'm missing my cent symbol. I'm gonna write that C looking shape with a line through it. 55 cents. Beautiful job, boys and girls. All right, now I have a word problem for us to do really quick in our last minute of class. Let's see if you can help me with it. If I can move these fast enough, sorry guys. All righty, let's see if y'all can help me with this word problem really quick. It says, Isaiah has 7 nickels in his pocket. How many cents does he have? I want you to see if you can count by fives 7 times to get the answer. Oh my goodness. I have so many genius mathematicians in here. That is exactly right. If you counted by fives 7 times, you would get 35 cents. 35 cents. Beautiful job, boys and girls. You guys did an amazing job today helping me learn to count pennies and nickels, and I'm so proud of your hard work.
Everybody, welcome to Brain Break with Coach Wood. Today we're going to be doing an awesome and quick superhero workout. So get up, shake out for just a second, get all the wiggles out, get that heart rate up a little bit because we're going to have a ton of fun in this 3 quick minutes. So first what we're going to do, we're going to be doing some Spider-Man side lunges. Let's go. We're going to the side and we're spraying, here we go, our web because we're awesome and we're a superhero. So keep it going. Nice, easy squats. If you want to get lower, lunges. If you want to get lower, hey, do you. Get lower, all right? That's totally fine. Keep going. We're going to do a few more. Nice. You're a superhero. This 3 minutes, superhero. One more right here. Boom. Next, Hulk. Hulk want to smash. So we're going to smash. So you're going to go up, smash. Just like that. Now don't hurt your arms too much when you're coming down. I don't want you banging your hands on the ground. We're just pretending. So if you want to make your hands go like jelly at the way down, that's totally fine. But we're just going up, down, up, down, up, down. Man, if I had green paint, I would have painted my face green. Man, come on now, coach. What you doing? All right, a few more. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Nice. Shake it out. Now we're going to the floor. We're going to do some super girls right here. down on the floor. Nice. All right, and what you're gonna do, arms out, legs behind you. When I say up, you're gonna do this and down. And we're gonna be flying. Ready, fly. Woo! We're flying and down. Nice. Back up. We're flying. We're flying. Keep it going, and down. All right, 2 more. Let's go. Ready, up, flying. Go, 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 go. Oh, down. And 1 more. Here we go. Flying over the city, looking at everybody, waving. Oh, what's up, Mom? What's up? Hey. And down. Nice. All right, bringing it back up. All right, next we're going to do one of my favorite Black Panther jumps. So what we're going to do, arm over, extend, jump. Boom, boom, jump. Boom, boom, jump. Nice and easy. Wakanda forever. Here we go. You know, going up. If you want to jump as high as you can, go right ahead. All right, make it harder. All right, keep it up. We got 1 more after this, and we're going to go super hard as we can. You're doing great. 2 more. Here we go. 1 more. 2. Shake it out. My favorite, Thor hammer. Get your hammer. Boom. 2. Nice. 3. 4. Jump on the other side. Ready. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 4. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, you rock. Peace.